Yo, what's up my fellow brother, and it's your boy Elusive, and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to be using the new LADRA SMG in Black Ops 6. The new LADRA SMG just dropped, and honestly, it's pretty damn cracked. The gun has an extremely fast fire rate, it has little to no recoil, good ADS speed, good sprint to fire, good movement speed. It's just all around pretty damn insane. And I got a crazy gameplay for you guys. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and sub if you're new. But now that's over, let's get into this LADRA class setup, then let's get into the insane gameplay right after. For the first attachment, I was running the suppressor. The reason I ran the suppressor was just to stay off radar so I'm able to rotate around in people's spawns and constantly flank. This attachment right here is what got me on some insane feeds and some good streaks because I'm allowed to stay off radar and rotate around in their spawn. And it's just a lot harder to keep up with someone when you don't know where they're at because they're not showing up on radar. This attachment is optional. You can run the compensator to help out with the vertical. This will help out significantly, definitely if you plan on running another attachment, which I'm going to mention later down in the line. Because I have two builds for this gun, and I'm going to mention both of them. This attachment is definitely a must for the other class setup that I'm going to show you, but for this class setup, it's not so much of a must. It's more of optional. If you want to choose it, you can. But since the gun's recoil kick is literally just vertical, all you have to do is slightly pull down on the analog, and it won't move at all. So that's why I felt like the compensator isn't a must. But if you guys want to run it, you can. You guys also can run the monolithic suppressor. It nerfs your ADS speed and your aim walking steadiness. It nerfs your ADS speed by 41%, dropping it to a 191. Which is not too bad, but I would prefer to have more ADS speed since it is an SMG, and I'm going to be using it very close range because of its fire rate. But if you guys feel like it's not that much of a nerf, then go ahead and run the monolithic, but I'm going to just stick with the normal suppressor. For the third attachment, I was running the long barrel. The reason I ran the long barrel is because honestly, the long barrel is just a must on every single SMG, just to give the gun more range so it doesn't have as much fall off, or should I say doesn't have as fast of a fall off. As you guys can see with the long barrel, it goes to 25.6 meters and 42.9 for the beyond damage, but without it, it's 19.7 and 33. As you guys can see, that's almost a 10-meter difference when it comes to the beyond range, and almost a 7-meter difference when it comes to the effective range. So honestly, long barrel is a must attachment. I wouldn't recommend running anything else, but if you want to try something else, reinforce is your only option. For the third attachment, I was running the extended mag 1. The reason I ran this is because the gun's fire rate, as I mentioned, is insane. And the 38 or 33 bullets, the default clip is just not enough for the fire rate on this weapon, so you're definitely going to need extended mag. You can run the extended mag 1 or the extended mag 2 if you don't care about nerfing your ADS speed a little bit. As you guys can see, nerfing it by 10% and nerfing your sprint to fire by 17. If you guys feel like it's worth it, then go ahead and run the extended mag 2. But I stuck with the extended mag 1 because I didn't want to nerf my ADS speed or sprint to fire. For the fourth attachment, I was running quick draw. Quick draw, must attachment. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend running anything else. You can try the ergonomic, but the reason I said quick draw is a must is because the ADS speed, as you guys can see, is 135 with quick draw on, but without it, it's 200. That's a drastic difference. It's literally, as it shows, about a 48% difference. So quick draw is definitely a must because your sprint to fire on this gun's already fast at 115 milliseconds. It doesn't need more sprint to fire. The gun's weakness is its ADS speed, so that's why you're going to want to build towards the ADS speed. And the only two attachments that really help with it in a big number are quick draw and ergonomic. The commando you could run, but I just felt like it's not worth it because, as I mentioned, the sprint to fire is already fast enough on this gun. But if you want to, you can run this. And for the fifth and final attachment, I was running the balance stock. The balance stock gives you the movement speed and the aim walking movement speed. It helps with your movement speeds overall, making it a lot harder to get killed because you're able to strafe faster. You also can run the no stock. It just doesn't give the aim walking movement speed, so you won't be able to strafe as fast while aiming down sight, but you'll still be able to strafe fast if you're shooting from the hip. But I feel like the balance stock is just the best overall for SMGs because it allows you to move so much faster when aiming down sight and shooting. It just makes it a lot harder for your opponent to keep up with you, which means you have a lot higher chance of winning your fights. So that's why I feel like the balance stock is always a must attachment when it comes to SMGs in general. But as I mentioned, you can run the no stock if you'd like, but balance stock is the best in my opinion. This is the class setup I was running for the LADRA. As I mentioned, I have two setups. The second class setup is replace the suppressor with the compensator, as I mentioned in the beginning. And then you could drop the stock if you like and slap on the rapid fire. The rapid fire actually is pretty damn good on this gun. As you guys can see, increases the fire rate by 12%. It goes to 1,200 rounds per minute, which is insane. But without the rapid fire, it's 1,071. So as you guys can see, that's a pretty good boost. So if you guys want to have an even faster fire rate, You guys will have to watch out for the ammo capacity, but honestly, you can work with the fire rate. I've already tested it. You literally have to run the compensator. With the compensator on, the recoil is easy to control. It's kind of like how it is on default. Slightly pull down the analog, it won't move. But if you try to run it without the compensator, the vertical is just going to be too much for you to control, and the gun's going to just be a little bit wild. Because when you're slightly pulling down the analog with this fire rate, since it's boosting all the way vertical really strong, when you're slightly pulling down on the analog, the gun will kick like in random directions, kind of. It's hard to describe, but that's the best way to put it. But with compensator on, it doesn't have that issue at all. Slightly pull down the analog, gun won't move. So if you want to run the second build with the rapid fire, compensator's a must. But yeah, anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments about these LADRA class setups, and what do you guys want to see me post up on next? Whether that's another class setup for a specific weapon, Warzone, Resurgence, or trying out X-Defiant before the servers drop, or Marvel Rivals, let me know down in the comments. But not so, let's get into this insane gameplay using this LADRA class setup. Alrighty guys, we're going to be using the new LADRA SMG. Well, couldn't do nothing. Good job, team. 3 people just jumped me, and y'all still nowhere to be found. I don't know how that works. Flashbanged? Are we dead serious?
Good. 10 all of these kills. Oh, yes.
Bro, these teammates are awful, dude.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
How hard is it to have good team balancing? I'm starting to think it's about as rare as gold.
Someone flipped us too. That's crazy work.
I don't really like how slow this thing reloads, though. Bro, I didn't even see him laying down. Since my teammates aren't moving, I'm not moving. I'm not about to just sit here and keep getting or pushing out and then get surrounded like I did. Oh, man. You guys see the no recoil.
Bitch. I'm not your enemy.
The dude got a flame shotgun? Come on, fingers. Start working.
That's garbage.
Oh, already have the gun. I forgot. Let me pick this up real quick. Heart. There we go.
Oh my god. I'm not your enemy. Jesus Christ. Targets down.
26. And my teammate steals my kill with a single bullet. Come on, fingers.
No.
Whew.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, stop stealing my kill with a single bullet.
I'm not your enemy.
29. 30. Boy, I almost died. I knew he was gonna pull that bull. I knew he was gonna pull that bull, bro. Call out that nuke. Get nuked, my boys. That was close. There we go. Bruh, I got the nuke.
Seriously?
I got the nuke.
No fucking way.
I can't. Nuki wookie. This gun's disgusting. Oh my gosh, bro. The gun's disgusting. You saw me lasering people from the other windows and on head glitches with an SMG, bro. There's no way. You guys saw it with your own 2 eyes. I forgot to look at my summary. I went 46-4, as you guys can see. Gun is nasty, bro. Disgusting. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to slap on the post notification so you miss the latest and greatest videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.